You better shape up, 'cause I need a man.
UGD coming at you with a Smith Wesson 915 in 9mm. That's right, it's the correct caliber. Guys, I love this gun. Yeah, it was sitting at Midwestern Coin and Gun, and John, the proprietor there, I live west of Wichita. So when I come into town, he's on the west side of Wichita on West Central, and he's usually my first stop. And the problem is I can't get out of there with my gun money usually, so I don't see very many other gun shops. This gun was sitting in there, picked it up, put it in my hand, and said, yeah, I got to make a deal on that. So it came home with me. In fact, John was nice enough. I'm going to put these in the screen at the same time. 3-gun deal. Bam, Sigmas. Yeah, so guys, look for the reviews on that. If you're wondering if that is a SW380, you would be correct, fella. So we'll set these things aside and go back to the hot rod that is the featured gun. 915s. 915s. These are third generation, fellas. And going to give you a quick rundown on it. Single action, double action. These were made from 92 to 94, and we'll go over that for a second, why there's such a short lifespan. 7.5 inches long, 1.25 inches wide, 5.5 inches tall at the sides, 4-inch barrel. And these, have 15+1, and that is a Metgar mag. I couldn't get the factory mag on it, but we'll be on the hunt for that because I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this gun. It's already been to the range, and boy, it surprised me. This gun is a stainless steel gun sitting on an alloy frame. This was really Smith & Wesson's last all-metal gun in this line. They went to the 910. There's a reason why. 915, the 15 designation is the 15+1. The 910 is the 10 round because, 1994, guys, the government said, boy, you having more than 10 rounds was way too many, and Smith & Wesson had to drop this out of their line. 29 ounces, 36, 37 ounces fully loaded, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Everything is just right on this gun. It just has the feel, the look. I mean, it just has full-on cop goodness all over it. And you did see a lot of cops carrying these in the 80s and 90s. This was the gun. And then Glock came in and, just ran these things out of market. What I like about this gun so far is the feel of it. Yeah, I know it's the entry level. And what makes it the entry level, the value line, is, fixed sights, not the fancy adjustable sights that you find on the 5906. Millwork is not nearly as good as a 5906, but still, a decent job, a good Smith & Wesson job on it. And then the finish on it is this matte finish. It's okay. I like it. I think it just adds to the gun. And then a single-sided decocker. That's right. The safety is only on one side. And I do love my decocker, guys, but, it works. And I'm not a lefty, so I don't have to worry about that. All right, so there's the quick rundown on these guns. On the used market, you're typically going to see these in the $300 to $400 range. For a really nice example with some magazines, you get up to $450 on these things. Yeah, $450. So they do hold their value. John really did a good job on this. I think I own it okay. I'm not great, okay, because I did get too excited about the gun. So let's go ahead and break this hot rod apart and take a look inside. Pull it back about right there. Push on that. It doesn't want to come. There we go. And out we come. All right, pull that baby apart. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's start with the frame. Yeah, that is an alloy frame. Yeah, there's all the Smith & Wesson goodness. Not the full rails like you can find on a 6-hour, but yeah, that'll get the business done. And, it's showing some wear. Yeah, this gun has been shot. Nothing wrong with that. Pull that guide rod out. Yeah, not captured, fellas. And, boy, that guide rod, that is a hefty steel guide rod. And there's your spring. Yep, good, excellent spring. Pull that barrel out of there. Set that aside because we want to look at the slide. Woo, yeah, showing its wear. There's some machine marks in there. I mean, it's not perfect, but I think it'll get the business done. And then the barrel. Yep, I love my barrels. Woo, just drink that in. Oh, that is the correct caliber. Yep, yeah, excellent. And look down the chute. Love that. Woo, and that is really, really polished. Really feels good. Just a lot of things going right with this gun. Now, I've already taken this hot rod to the range. We bought the gun. I picked it up. Happened to be at an indoor range. I don't prefer shooting it indoor, but I thought, I'm going to go ahead and run a few rounds through this thing. The action felt tight on it. And the thing ran flawlessly. I ended up running 4 mags, so 60 rounds through this hot rod. And I got home to clean the gun, and I pulled it apart, and I mean, it was just caked on. I mean, I spent an hour cleaning this gun, just trying to get everything off it. And you can see that there's still just some more muck, filth, and grime on it. And it ran flawlessly. So, I'm pretty excited to get this and do an extensive test on this thing. See how it runs the 115 grain white box. Going to run some hollow points to this thing. And yeah, this might end up being a heavy carry. I don't mind the weight. Throw it in a shoulder rig, and you got a lot of capacity. So this is UGD coming at you with the Smith & Wesson 915 in 9mm. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you thought, boy, you ought to do something else with your free time, hit the thumbs down, and please subscribe.